try and get some of these biomes if we can. I'm just not quick enough. That water one's getting a bit confusing because we've got it, you see. I think that's what it keeps coming up with. Yeah, grasslands. EVA report. Oh, it's highlands. That's good. Board. That's another one. Starting to get high now. Hopefully we'll hit the 250. There's the moon. What are we doing for electrical charge? Loads. Absolutely loads of electrical charge. Not even using any. So I don't know how we lost what we were using electrical charge for on the satellite mission on the previous episode. So we're nearly at 250. And we should see a bunch of experiments we can do. Excellent. Temperature scan. Mystery goo. Material study. See 33.8, that's better. Crew report. And then we're just rotating around so we can see what we're doing better. And grab an EVA report. And this is in high space. So come down, put your rocket back on. That's it. Collect data. Yes, please. Down. It's not letting us log that one. Ooh, let's not get too. There we go. Undo. Stay under control, Jeb. I know it's very exciting. Collect that data. That's good. Don't think you can restore it, can you? No, you're not a scientist. No, it can't log that unless we're in the craft. So it must be one of the others. Grab board. That's the one I want to grab the data from. EVA. Jump off. Rockets on. No point doing the EVA report. I know that's the one in high space. We're going to dump it when we get back aboard. Come on. Let's go grab that thermometer. Take data. Grab it. Go back to the door. Board. That was the EVA. So we got all the data I think we can from high space. Want to come back round now. Could have just lowered my periapsis here, get us back into space, but get us back. So what we're going to do though, we're going to try and reduce our speed at the same time. So that's our normal. Is it normal? So that would slow us down and lower our periapsis. Let's put that on. All this electrical charge, I don't know, don't understand. Anyway, but we also want to keep it up, so we'll be firing about there, I think. Let's see what that's doing. That's 654. That's lowering it, which is what we want, and lowering our speed. But don't want to lower it too much. That's good. Not worried about more EVA reports, although that is above the mountains. And then if I can get things ready in time. Board. There we go. Map SAS. Where's our retrograde marker? That's prograde. So retrograde is there. There we go. So we'll continue to cut our speed. Thank you, Windows. And we want to push that out, because that's too low right now. So we're going to push that out. So we've lowered our apoapsis to 188, which means our orbital speed is much, much lower. So that should make a safer re-entry. Oh, another EVA report above the desert. I think we're going to risk it. Yeah, probably shut this now. We're going to lose all that section. We've got all the data we want out of it anyway. But that's all going to go. We've still got some fuel left in it, but right, can we kill a bit more of this speed with this fuel that we've got? Forgot to put SAS back on. I want a bit more height. About 35 is what I'm aiming for. I don't know whether that's right or not. Going to end up in the dark again. Kind of in the water as well, which is kind of good. I think that's KSP around here somewhere. So that won't be that bad to come in. What's our height? 100,000 still. Oh, we're on a little bit too low again. Going to come into the dark again, aren't we? Just want to raise that up a bit more. Burns off some more fuel as well. Right, I think I might leave it as that. I don't think we're going too fast. We've got a fairly low apoapsis and periapsis. I think that's about a sensible, except we're going to land in the mountain. Not a lot we can do about that now. Or is there? If we raise this up, we'll get further, which means we'll get more into the plains over there. Right, let's raise that up. Right, let's see where that gets us. So coming on the dark side, which is a shame, but we are now going to get rid of this stage here. F5 to get rid of it. And then we'll head. Electrical charge is good. Just got to turn it on to be able to use it. There we go. That's why we weren't being able to move anywhere. Aim for retrograde. Let's turn off the Science X. Don't need that anymore. Now we're just coming in. Probably turn SAS off, in fact. And we're just going to see where we end up. I think we should be all right now. It's starting to get warm. Certainly bright red, isn't it? Heat shield is the hottest thing, yep. And here we come. Lots of science data we've got. Jeb should get us home alive, I hope. Check on the fuel, or on the electrical charge. It's looking good so far. We're over water at the moment. I don't think we're going to come out of the water, which is good. It gives us more room to slow down. Later, nearly 50% of its heat. Is that a mountain on the... Well, we're not going to make it. No, we're not going to EVA at the moment. 13,000, 11,000, 10,000. We're going to be fine, I'm sure. Yep. And out comes the parachute. Still not going to do an EVA report. Thanks anyway. And the parachute opened, which is good. Good for us and very good for Jeb. And down we come. 100 meters to go. Splashdown. That's brilliant. Let's just try and angle ourselves like that. What? Any science we can do? Oh no, apparently not. Nothing we can do science-wise whatsoever. I've got some thermometers on the back here. But nothing. There we go. Right. Yeah, we've done EVA on the surface already, you see. So, right. Recover that vessel. Let's see how much lovely science we got for this. Wow. 126 science in that mission alone. That is brilliant. So, Jeb and I have been given the award for researching 150 or more science. He's been given the award for flying horizontally to Mach 3 below 30,000 meters in a Kerbin atmosphere. He's been given the ribbon for being the first Kerbal on an EVA in a stable orbit around Kerbin. First Kerbal orbiting around Kerbin. That's not right. He should really be given that one to Val, but yeah, we didn't have this mod installed at that point. The record keeper wasn't employed, but first Kerbin EVA ribbon in a 0 atmosphere around Kerbin. Be a bit of a risk to do it on a suborbital, well, maybe not, but first EVA in space ribbon. Again, lots of for the same thing really. First Kerbal in space ribbon awarded for being the first Kerbal. Again, oh no, I think that is his. Can't remember who got into space first. Dangerous EVA ribbon awarded for executing EVA not in the stable orbit. And 10% solid rocket booster ribbon awarded for launching with solid rocket booster at 10% of ship mass. Ah, there you go. No idea. Loads of science there. Got hardly any of the funds back, but that's all good. And Jebediah has been awarded XP to level 1. That's fantastic. We've got 219 science, 281,000 funds. In case I forget, we've now got the solar panels. We've got enough now to think about what else we can get. This is basically struts, cabin, and stability enhancer. Skipper. So this is the larger rockets. They're quite small, those rockets, I think. Those ones. Bigger fuel tanks would be useful for the part count. These are big Rockomax fuel tanks. More aerodynamic stuff so we can get a better plane. Landing legs. Lander can. Maybe I need that in order to make MechJeb work properly, perhaps. That might be useful because then we can get a more science using that. And finally that a docking port. So let me know which one you think I should go for. I'm thinking either the science or the fuel system. Can only get one, but not far off getting both. Either science or fuel systems. Let me know what you think, and we'll give it a go. And I think we're going to try some more flybys of the moon, probably, depending on what other contracts they're giving us. We'll have a look through these and see if there's any more exciting ones. Join us in the next episode. And thanks very much for watching. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please consider giving me a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to hear about when I do some more videos. In the meantime, if you want to click on one of the other videos that I've done on a different game, then these are my latest ones. Please go ahead. Or if you click on the next video in this series, that'll take you directly to the next video in this series if I've done it and uploaded it. Thanks for watching.